Hello and welcome once again to Life's Notches. One thing I note about human beings is that we have a tendency to forget where we are coming from, what has happened in our lives at the past. Maybe we have undergone through a lot of stresses, a lot of challenges as we are growing up, and once we are blessed, we tend to forget what God has done in our lives or where we have come from, and so we are not even able to treat others well because maybe we have achieved that which we wanted, or maybe we're in the process. God has started to bless us, but maybe according to us, we are not yet to where we want or would want to, and we think because God has raised us already, we cannot maybe eat the same food that we are eating. We cannot put on the same kind of clothes, and the problem is that these things will not define us. Our hearts, our attitude, and behaviors define who we are. And actually, we know that we can tell who a person is after they have gained some kind of wealth, especially if they do not have. We can be able to engage who this kind of a person is after achieving. The problem is that we can see and look down upon others who have less than we are. It's always good to remember where we are coming from, what has happened to us. It's always a time to give thanks to God. There's nothing bad to achieve because this is all what we want. It's the dream for each one of us to live a good life, a better life than yesterday. And we always ask God, and God will always help us to achieve. But the problem is that after we achieve, what happens? We ought not forget. We are not going to live the same kind of lives we are living, of course, after being uplifted by God. But we shouldn't feel like we are above anyone because it's not a field of competition. But we should always take time to thank God for what He has enabled us to achieve, or from bringing us from one level to another. In that way, our core here is to remain humble. A humble heart is a blessed heart. A humble person can achieve a lot, can draw other humble souls to himself, to herself. Let us be humble, my dear friends. Let us be good. Let us not compete with anyone. We do not have to. But let us, and powerful, remember that humility will take us far. With that, be blessed and see you again.